Hi, this is Nicole Linfoot, the assistant bander at the LSLBO. Today I'm going to be out running a MAPS station. So MAPS is an acronym. It stands for Monitoring Avian Productivity and Survivorship. And it's a banding program we do during the summer months. In this program, we're going out onto the breeding grounds and we're banding birds. So we have 4 different sites, and each site is visited once every 10 days. And then we visit them a total of 6 times through the summer. So today I'm running the site Far and Away, and it's situated just down the Trans-Canada Trail. In many ways, MAPS is very similar to what we do at the banding station, just a few less of the comforts of the banding station. So all of our tools and supplies and gear are kept here in our very professional looking MAPS kit. Yeah, and then we also have to set up the nets at each site every time we visit it. Because we only visit it once every 10 days, we can't leave our nets out in the bush. So we've already gone the night before and we've put our nets out in the bush, and they're all rolled up so they're not going to catch anything. But they're ready for me to come and set them up this morning. This is a pretty interesting program. It's really geared towards finding out more about the productivity and survivorship of different bird species. So it's time to go and set the nets. Now we've arrived at our location, which you can see is just a picnic table on the Trans-Canada Trail. Alright, so we're now heading into the site. Here's one of our nets, and you can see it's all rolled up. And we set this net up here last night. Now I'm going to go around and open all the nets. So I just finished setting up the nets. We have 10 nets out here, so a little bit less than we run at the migration station. And I finished setting them up a few minutes ago, and it's now time for our first check. So we're heading back into the bush. Now also on MAPS, we do take observations, but it's a little bit different than at the migration station. At the migration station, we're counting everything we see and hear. During MAPS, we're just recording the presence and absence of species. So instead of counting 4 white-throated sparrows, 5 Canada warblers, we're just saying that Canada warblers are present and we're recording their breeding status. So what that means is if we hear them singing, we'll say that they're a probable breeder because they're on territory and they're singing. If we see them feeding young, then we say they're a confirmed breeder. If we just see them fly by, then it's just an encounter. We're saying that Canada warblers are in fact in this area. Here's the same net. It's very hard to see in the forest here. And this is the same one I showed you that was all rolled up. Now it's open. In the net we have a couple birds. You can see them right down there. We've got a mourning warbler, and there's my other one, a white-throated sparrow. So just like in migration, we are going to extract the birds. And there we go, birds extracted. So, just like in migration, we also put the birds into cotton bags. So, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to carry this bird back for processing. Okay, so the banding process is, like I said, pretty much identical to the migration station. So, here's our little bird. There she is, pretty little mourning warbler. So the first thing I'm doing is just crimping a band onto her leg, And you can see there it fits just like a watch or a bracelet. The bird will have it for the rest of its life, but it doesn't affect the bird's flight or behavior in any way. So we'll take the same measurements, the wing length, how much fat the bird has, and then also we age and sex the birds. This one here is a young bird. This bird is probably only about a month old, so still quite young and already probably thinking about migrating. So they get started pretty early. Okay, and the last thing we do is the same as at the migration station. We'll grab a weight on this bird, and she weighs 12.5 grams, so a little more than a pen. Bird is on its way, and that's it. That's banding at a map station.